What up, y'all? It's your boy Sid.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your
good.
host. Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk. So let's talk. What we talking about?
Today we talking about stalkers. There we go.
I'm not sure how to-
Don't you got the new God of War?
Mm-mm.
Oh. What'd you play? Football?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Madden, MLB The Show, 'cause that shit is dope too.
Oh, baseball.
Yankee,
Okay.
let's go. Go Braves, all the way. Snake Boots, what's happening? Pop Tart Pimp. All right, I like that name. In the building, man. How everybody doing today? Kissy, Eileen, Carlos, Los in the building. What's going on, man?
Annie, Delta, what's going on?
All right, Mike Perry.
Give me a second,
Side
y'all.
Beanie. Appreciate that, Rose. Chillin' just got off, man. That's what's up, man. Hard work, man. I just got off not too long ago myself, man. Want to come and jump on here and talk with my people, man. Got your boy over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know you got to have the host of the show over there, man. Dysfunctional, you know what I'm talking about?
The host
Can't have
of
a
the
show
show.
without the
Wow,
host, man.
wow.
I'm just saying, you know.
Wow.
D'Angelo, what's going on, man? Chad, he's a Chad. What's going on, man? All right, Tyrese, Queen Cat, we appreciate you. Samoan, we got the Samoans in the building. Brown baby, what's up, man? All right, Felicia, all right, we hear you. Uh-huh. Appreciate that. You keep sending them hearts up, man. Shirley Thomas, how's it going? Two doors, no girls. Burry 30, what's going on, man? Snake Boo sent them flowers. We appreciate that, man. Y'all keep sending it, man. Thought from your boy, man. Hey, man, we just finna have this good conversation going on, man. Thought from your boy podcast, man. Snake Boost, you know how we do, man. You definitely got to stay tuned in to the show, man. We got the YouTube live over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the host of the show right there. This, y'all see him, man. So, oh, yeah. So, we finna get this thing popping off in a few minutes. Right now, man, we just sending shouts
get in
out
the
and stuff,
room.
man. See Smiles, Michael. Appreciate y'all, man. How's it going? Another Michael. Got two mics in the building. Very sassy. Appreciate you tuning in. Solomon, Solo, I appreciate you in the building. Jules, what's going on? All right,
Hey,
man.
y'all see him. He's
Terry Sato.
sideways.
Hey, we in this thing too, man. Y'all already know, man. Sending shout outs and giving love over here, man. On the tickety. Y'all already know. All right, man. Titan Jewelry. Appreciate you joining in, man.
You might like this one tonight.
We got the users in it. The name of the podcast is Thoughts from Your Boy Podcast. It's podcast with a K and boy with an I. We on YouTube. We live right now. Right now.
So come on over.
Tell them your boy said sent you. You know what I'm saying?
When you get to the door, tell them this. Tell them this is the password, and they'll let you in.
All right. Tell them the password is this. DYS. That's the password, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? We on Spotify. Not at the moment. We are on Anchor. Go on Anchor if you want to check us out. Thoughts from Your Boy Podcast on Anchor. And Spotify, as a matter of fact. Anchor and Spotify. Absolutely, yes. So we appreciate that, Snake Boots. Snake Boots 41, man. Y'all check out my boy Snake Boots, man. Y'all go to his page too, man. That's a cool name, by the way.
Okay.
Snake Boots.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, y'all. Look, we cool.
Okay.
I add, we appreciate that. Not yet?
Not yet. Go ahead. Keep on shouting them out. Not yet.
Okay, all right. Bet. Cool. Yeah, definitely. Hey, add us on there, man.
Delta,
And if
how
you're
you
on
been
YouTube,
today?
we adding you back on YouTube as well. You know what I'm saying? Jerome, Brenda, what's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in.
Got one more person I got to send it to.
Mr. Big, all right, Mr. Big, what's going on, man? We see you in there. Maja D, okay, I see you. Appreciate you in there. Teddy, all right, what's going on? Hi, this is Bella. We appreciate you for joining. What's going on? How y'all doing? Y'all already know, man. Thoughts from Your Boy Podcast. Hey, go Braves and the Yankees. Go Braves and the Yankees.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Go Braves and the Yankees. Let's go. Ricky Hayes, Rala, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Chad Brown, we got another Chad. The Chad. All right, appreciate y'all tuning in. 3112 Vining. All right, that's what's up. Kathy Cole. Okay. Richard D. Teal, that's what it says.
Okay, all right. think
All
we
right,
might be
man.
ready. Let's see.
We
let's
ready?
see. Let me
We
see,
ready?
Let me see.
Come on. We about to get this
Well,
conversation started.
Okay. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen,
We about to get this conversation started. Y'all, Calvin, what's going on, man? Check this out, though.
I was doing dishes. Time for a cigarette. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Hey, it is what it is, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are talking about stalkers. Have you ever been stalked? Why do you think you were stalked? And what are ways that we can prevent this from happening the next time around? So, with that being said, take it away. What do you consider a stalker?
What do I consider a stalker? Okay, so what do I consider a stalker? I think a stalker is someone who's constantly trying to be around someone who doesn't want them around, right?
Okay.
And they're going to the greatest extents, you know what I'm saying, that they can possibly think of, crawling through your window, putting the new iPod trackers and all that kind of stuff on your car. They know where you work at, like all that kind of stuff. They're doing whatever they got to do.
So when you think of a
know
stalker,
where
you
you
think
at.
of the extreme.
Yes. I don't think of because I don't think casual stalking. I think it's all the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like somebody don't want you around them, or to know where their whereabouts, and like they want to have their privacy. So I think any level of stalking is stalking. It's all the same.
Gotcha.
You know, it's weird. Like that don't make sense.
It does get weird.
You know what I'm saying? You stalking somebody, like why you stalking them? For what? You know what I'm saying? What are you stalking them for?
Now, when I think of a stalker, I think of a
Spell it out
person.
for the check.
I think of a person that that cares, or like you said, want to be around another person too much. They don't believe in personal space. And they go to the lengths of trying to figure out where you at and why and who you with. Stalking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I agree, but I wouldn't say the only part that I would slightly disagree with is that they care, because I don't think that they care. I think they care. I think they selfish. I think it's more about what they want. You see what I'm saying? So it's not, and it's weird like that because man, this normally shouldn't even be up. It's more about what they want.
So you don't think it's a caring at all?
Nope. Well, it might be some certain level
Like
of
underlying
caring.
care?
Yeah, but it's more
Selfish.
of something else. Yeah, it's more selfishness.
Okay.
I want this person because I can't have them type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what they like. It's hard to be with somebody and stalk them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that's over caring or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend, your wife, whoever, trying to just see where you at, make sure you're okay.
How you doing, Jacob?
What's happening, man? Appreciate you tuning in.
Glad you found it.
All right.
So, have you ever been stalked?
Sure.
How did
Yes.
you handle it?
I just didn't pay no attention after a while. Like, after a while, you just got to let it go.
And it just fades away?
It fades away because people start to understand they phone calls or they text messages don't bother you. You see what I'm saying? After a while, they understand that all they doing is wasting their energy. You know, the more you feed into, the more they be like, don't call me, stop calling me, stop calling me, stop calling. Well, they getting a response out of you, which is what they want. Okay, well, you just stop responding to anything at all.
A stalker has your Facebook Messenger linked to their phone. For real?
That's crazy.
That's why I don't give my phone to nobody. Shit like that.
That's crazy.
Shit like that. Or like, I don't put my passwords in front of nobody. Because, you know, no.
Snake Boots, we appreciate you tuning in, man. Hey, man, everybody, man, y'all show much love to Snake Boots, y'all. He came over from the tickety, you know what I'm saying? So y'all send much love to Snake Boots, for real. Everybody say hi to Snake Boots, man, for real.
Stalkers know, what do you say? Stalkers know
your schedule, where you are, where you going.
Exactly. But I know. So does jealous fall into stalkerness?
Jealousy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But and jealousy is like a selfish trait. You see what I'm saying?
Is it?
Yeah.
How so?
Because they mad because they don't have what you got or they can't get what they want. You see what I'm saying? And what they want is you, or to be around you, or to know what you doing, or you see them that they jealous.
of something.
of something, but that's a personal trait. You see what I'm saying?
I remember when I used to be jealous when I was in high school, when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I felt like I was in high school, a kid. You know, even though I might have been 18 or 17, I felt like a kid.
Right.
And I felt like I was jealous of my girl, my sweetheart, my high school sweetheart, matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to just hate. And it wasn't that I didn't trust her. It was the niggas that she'd be around, the dudes, the guys, that she'd be around that I didn't trust. Like, I know, like, for instance, me and her walk through the hall every morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
She see the same ex every day. And yet, he don't ever reach out for no hug, right? One day I was drinking too much, and I sort of had an ulcer back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I was leaned over on the locker. Hey, give me a hug today. Okay. So I made a mental note.
Right.
Right? Made a mental note. Cool. This is how you act when I'm sick. Cool. When I got better, I went over there and slapped fire from him. Don't do that no more. Don't do what? What I do? I didn't do that. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. Just don't do it no more. You feel me? Like,
Don't be sorry. Don't be careful.
but anywho, all right. So, for real, changes your in case of emergency from your daughter-in-law to him. Wow. Okay. So you got some stalker stories for us, huh, Annie? How did it get to that point with you? Like
Honestly,
what made her stalk you?
Mm-hmm. And let me say this: this was a very long time ago, y'all. And I have to preface that because I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm talking about? I'm married. I don't want no trouble, y'all. So I got to speak of stuff from like college and you know what I'm saying, like forever ago. You know what I'm saying, and before college and stuff like that. So yeah, but in my situation, it was just more of a breakup.
A bad breakup.
A bad breakup.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And they just constantly call you and 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 call. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Wow.
they or you pop up somewhere and they there. Which, of course, we live in a very small city, so that's very. I mean, I'm just saying it ain't big.
It ain't big, but it ain't small. Right.
So it ain't coincidental for you to pop up in the same club. You know, so that can happen.
Jealousy, definitely, especially if they are getting the attention from you. Okay, I'm sorry, keep going.
Oh yeah, but it ain't like I said coincidental that y'all can pop up in the same club. That can happen. So if it happened once or twice, you be like, okay, that can happen. But
Start
every
going to that
time
club.
you go up, you see that person. Every club you go to, you see that person. You start to understand. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, or every house party, or back in the day they might call it a set. Now they call it a kickback. Whatever. Every time you go somewhere, you see this person. That's not coincidental. You start to understand. So, yeah, you know, like, damn, how they know my schedule? Like, how they know, you know what I'm saying, where I'm going, where I'm gonna be? Like, how they know this every time?
Sometimes,
Right?
He said every time.
Every time
you go out somewhere, boom, this face,
right,
is in the same place.
Yeah, and it might be when you first get there, you see them. It might be when you've been there for a while that you see them, or it might be when you leaving. But they make it their business to make sure that you see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. And like I said, this happened years and years and years and years
and
ago.
I guess for me, when I was jealous with my high school sweetheart, like, I remember one time, and I was thinking about this when I was thinking about the topic. I was thinking about, I don't remember, I think we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And I might have got somebody else's car, and I drove by her house. And I waited. Because, for whatever reason, I just knew she wasn't in there. And so when I waited, she came home. And a dude brought her home, and I guess they'd been on a date or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I should go confront her ass. I said, I should say something to him. I said, but I should say nothing to him because he probably don't even know that I care about her this much. Mm-hmm. And she know I care, but she trying to live her life and do her own thing. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. And then I went out of town. I remember yesterday, I went out of town. And I met my first wife. Mm-hmm. That's where I met my first wife, when I went out of town. And so we had came back, me and my relative, because he was in the Marine Corps at the time, and I was trying to get in the Marine Corps. And so I had to do rehab or whatever, and I came back, and we went up to our high school, and she was in the 12th grade, and we went to see certain teachers. Mm-hmm. And coincidentally, I ran across one of my exes in the hallway. And the first thing she said when she see me is, I beat your bitch up. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then, bam, here come my ex, my girl.
Mhm.
What, you know, because I didn't know we was even together. 'Cause like I said, when I seen her,
Damn.
she was going on a date with somebody. I've been gone for about 3 months. I come back in town, now we back together.
Right. I'm like, how?
So, long story short, the ex and her got to fighting because y'all really want to know why they got to fight? Let me get a like button if y'all want to know why they got to fight.
Smash it, y'all, because I want to know myself. I want to know why they got to fight. What? Man, that's crazy.
All right, they got to fighting because once upon a time, me and my high school sweetheart had sex. We didn't even have sex that night. I was spending the night in her room, and her mom caught us in the bed together and kicked her out. Thank you for the light. And she had nowhere to go, so she moved in with me. Me and my mom. My ex called one day, and I told her, I picked up the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, I can't talk. My girl lives with me now, so please don't call no more. Right? Hung up the phone. She called right back. She picked up the phone. Because she happened to be closer to the phone at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, can I speak to such and such? And she was like, you can't. She's like, well, who's calling? And she was like, his baby mama. She said, B, he ain't got no baby mama. I had no kids yet.
Mm-hmm.
And she like, well, I'm his baby mama. Put him on the phone. So they got to arguing. And they had words over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so the ex was like in the 9th or 10th grade because she was younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And my girl was 1 year younger than me. And so she kept making a fuss about like, why you protecting her? I'm like, I'm not protecting her. Well, then show me who she is. Why? Why does it matter? Right? Try to, play it off. I showed her who the girl was. Right? I pointed out, this is her. That's her? That's her. You gonna leave it alone? I'm done. I'm done, okay. I graduate. Back to the present day. I graduate. She said she approached the girl. They both were in ROTC. Mm-hmm. She approached the girl in the ROTC room and the girl slapped her.
Damn.
But they wouldn't let her fight the girl. The girl who slapped, like the ex slapped my sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
My sweetheart approached her though. She ran on the aggressive shit.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't let her fight. So she had her homegirl follow the school bus because my ex took the school bus home.
Mm-hmm.
So she followed the school bus. When she got on the school bus, or she ran up on the school bus, I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard they got to fight. But supposedly they got to fight on the bus first. And I'm like, why would they get to fight on the bus when she don't ride the bus? So she ran up on the bus, they got to fight, they kicked them off. I think they got to fight like when she got off the bus. Does that make more sense?
Right. Probably called that.
She got off the bus, she caught her, she ran up on her, they got to fight.
Mm-hmm.
She was losing, her girl jumped in it.
Mm.
My sweetheart was losing.
Mm-hmm.
Her girl jumped in it. My ex, one of her buddies in the neighborhood jumped in it and got thrilled. Like my high school sweetheart's friend wasn't no joke.
Right.
She was thrilling them. She was how my girl got beat up, I don't know, because all she talked about was that raw with like she knew how to fight. The ex ain't never been in a fight in her life. That was her first fight. Next to fighting her sister, whenever that happened.
Mm-hmm.
That was her first fight.
Wow. Wow.
So this had to be a span of maybe a year. A year went by before she approached this girl on some more rah-rah. But I'm the crazy one. Dude tried to hug her. I was sick. I approached him the next day. I was feeling better. She approached this girl. I showed her this girl a year when I was in high school. A year later, she approaches this girl. I'm not even in high school no more. I don't even conversate with this woman.
A year later, What can you say to somebody a year later? What can you say? Wow. Yeah, that's some shit right there. That's stalk though. I mean, that's when you get stalked for real, for real.
My high school sweetheart won't speak to me to this day.
Damn.
You know, I'm a private eye on the side. And I find people. I found her. She won't talk to me. She won't have a conversation with me. She won't respond to an email. The last conversation we had, she said, "Do you know what you did to me?" I was young. I thought about it. I said, "You know what we did to each other?"
Damn.
What the hell? A year. Yeah, a year. A whole year.
That's what I'm saying. Like a year later, you run up on somebody. They probably, forgot. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They're like, huh? What?
She didn't forget because the first thing she said when she seen me was, "I beat your B up." Cool.
But yeah, she remembered the fight. But I'm saying she probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, didn't, at first, I'm saying when she ran up on her, she like, hey, whooped up on her. Damn. That's crazy, though.
And so the other girl, because this how the scenario played out. So I went to the school, right? I'm visiting teachers, and I ran across my high school sweetheart first. I thought it was my high school sweetheart first, and she's like, "I beat your B up." I'm like, "Who you talking about?" And I'm thinking it was a chick that I might have been cheating on her with, and I was like, "I'm not cheating on you no more, so there's no need to beat her up." That's what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then coincidentally, here come the ex. And so the ex walked by and I'm like, "Yo," she said something smart and I grabbed her by the arm. I said, "Yo, chill. Like, tell me that y'all wasn't fighting over me." 'Cause that's what I really wanted to make sure of. 'Cause I'm like, I haven't seen you in years, and last time I seen you were on a date. What are you talking about? Like, make it make sense to me.
Right, like this ain't, yeah.
And so I looked this way, and the ex swung on me. And I had a reflex. Like, as soon as she hit me, I had a reflex. So I upped her like that. I didn't mean to, but I
I
wasn't.
didn't mean to, it was an accident.
But I wasn't apologetic about it either. You feel me?
Right.
And so the teacher came out and he was like, I saw you hit her. I'm like, "You didn't see that because I didn't hit her." I said, "She likes me. You said bruise on her.
Right.
I didn't hit her." And she's like, "Yeah, well, he put his hands on me." I said, "I did do that, but I didn't hit her." And he's like, "Well, how about I hit you?" I said, "My dude, we could rock all day."
Right.
Went down to the principal. They like, "Well, the way it looks, like you came up here revenging your girlfriend because she got beat up." I didn't even know. I
Right.
wasn't here.
It's not my
I
girlfriend.
wasn't even in the state.
Right.
And she was like, "She's not your girlfriend." I'm like, "No, she's not my girlfriend." She keeps saying she's your girlfriend. When? When we get back together? And so we talked about it, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm your girlfriend, blah, 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 I love you, blah, blah." I'm like, "You love me? How you love me? You was just out with another dude."
Right. You got a strange way of showing it. It's that new kind of love.
I'm sorry. Back to stalkers. Stalkers.
Stalker.
So,
Should they be shot?
some of them,
Can you shoot a stalker? You know what I'm talking about? You can stalk if you just shooting, like pow. And I don't promote that, I'm just asking.
that's self-defense.
Yeah.
That's self-defense. If they're attacking you,
I mean,
or if you feel threatened.
yeah.
At 15, I used to hang out with a photographer just as friends. Years later, my boyfriend was playing cards with a bunch of guys at his house, and he gets out, quote, unquote, private stash pics. Wow.
No.
That's wrong on 3 different levels. That's child molestation. No, that's child porn. So you were 15. She was 15 when they took pictures.
I mean, but
And years later, she'd be grown. That's still child porn. Why would you pull pictures out to show other people? That's child porn. That's wrong.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
And nobody should ever get mad at what you do or did before you met them. And ain't got nothing to do with them.
So
Oh. It wasn't even nasty pics. Okay.
Well, sometimes people do take freelance photos and stuff, candid pics. You know what I'm saying?
Why though?
Just because they more natural. Like when they not looking and stuff, you might catch a better angle, a better glimpse. I mean, but you should tell them you should not. Feel like after you take the pics,
You know
be
what?
like, hey, let me
That
show
sounds
you.
about as crazy as this movie I was watching. I hate when I watch these
Uh-oh.
movies. Anyway, the guy's colorblind and he has tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "I'm glad you didn't catch me taking pictures of you." She's like, "Why were you taking pictures of me?" And he's like, "Well, I was trying to memorize you from different angles. So when I see you at school, I know I can recognize you." Now, when he said that, finding out that he was colorblind and tunnel vision, it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
But at the beginning of the movie, she walked away. He started snapping pictures of her, but they don't tell you why. You just see him snapping pictures of her,
Right.
and I'm like, "That's weird."
That's very weird.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Okay.
But if you're a photographer, right? Like my brother is a photographer,
Okay.
and if he was just taking candid pics of us, I wouldn't find that weird. Like let's say we doing the show, right? And he was like sitting right there, and he just like, I know what he doing.
That's different.
Let's say we was walking away and we didn't know he was taking them. And then now, like I said, I think the weird part come in if you don't tell the people after you take them. If you be like, hey,
Yes.
bro, hey, just look, I did these shots. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
Right.
If you just take them and sit them somewhere, like, yeah, that's weird to say. That's creepy.
Right.
And then to show somebody like years later, and you didn't even show the person who you took them of, like,
Right.
yeah, that's
Right.
yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. I agree.
He lived in the upstairs apartment downtown, and he had a telescope type lens. He had one of them fancy cameras back in the day. Wow.
What?
He was I Spy.
Right, like man, that's crazy right there.
Yeah, that's real.
But it
crazy.
was weird.
Real
Hey
weird.
man, he on that stuff, man. I don't even know what to say about that one right there. Have y'all ever been stalked, man? Drop a comment. We want to hear
So
about
Andy,
your
you had him
stalker
sprung,
stories.
huh?
I guess that's what it is. Mm-hmm.
You had him tripping.
And he got I'm telling you.
Andy, are you okay?
Are you okay, Eddie?
Okay now.
Man. Yeah, Annie done unalived him. That's why she here. And I'm just playing. We just joking. We just playing. We don't advocate violence at all. Self-defense, yes. Violence, no. Self-defense, yes. I'm just saying. Where would I be without you?
Where would I be without my baby? Going crazy.
Oh my goodness,
My
it's
lady.
man. For real.
Everybody thought he was gay.
Oh wow. Wow.
Until he wasn't.
Right. Have you seen? It's a dude. He go around pretending to be gay to get women's numbers and stuff, right? Or IGs or whatever. And after he do that, he start talking like a straight man. And then all of them reject him. Just about all of them.
Because they know when you playing and when you're not.
Well, but the thing is, he tell them, you know what I'm saying, because he go to talking regular. But at first, he got the sassiness and the bitch and like to the point to where they talking back with him and conversating and like they gave him a number, the IG, they done set up a date to hang out, and then he go right back to a regular man. He be like, yeah, so look, hey, I'm gonna hit you up, you know what I'm saying? You gonna come through, and they be like, so you not? And he be like, oh no, and they be like, nah, I can't do that. And it's a ton of videos like that. And it's like, what is that about? You know what I'm saying? They
Him
way more
or them?
with them.
They are more comfortable with a guy who's not straight. One. Two, they feel like he's not a threat because he's not after them.
Right, but I'm saying he gonna be after the same thing they after, so he should be competition. That's how they should view it.
But they don't view most women don't look at a dude as competition because they don't know or they don't think that he can do what they can do. And then a lot of them think they can turn a gay dude straight.
Oh wow.
So like when I was in high school, I think I had to be 10th grade. I joined the drama club at Edison. And so we had a competition out there in Russellville. And it was like a big competition, like the whole statewide showed up, whatever. And so we met this dude, his name was Bobby. And Bobby, I don't know if you remember that show. It was a high school show back in the day with a little white girl, a gay dude, and another person. And the white girl was the only friend to the gay dude, and all the dudes used to beat him up and shit like that. Maybe you remember that.
You know the name of it? I can't. It's a high school show?
It was a high school show. I want to say,
I don't remember the name of that one.
I really can't think of the name of it. True Life, Real Life. If I could remember the actress name, you probably remember the show. Anyway, there were 3 of them, right? And so he reminded me of that guy. And so when I met him, we met him performing. And so he came back to our room later. It was 3 of us in the room. It was me, my relative, and this other dude. And so he started reading us for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And he told my relative, like, oh, I can see you a pimp. All the girls like you. You real easy to talk to. You real slick with your mouth. He like, me. He's talking to me. He said, you're not a pimp. You like quiet. But you like secret. Like, but you get women though. You get a lot of women. And then he was like, the other dude, he like, you're gay.
Oh.
But you act like you don't know it. And he said, I hate when people be fake and they don't know who they really are. And the dude just sat there and took that. I said, there's no way you can call me gay and I not say nothing to step to you.
It's gonna be a problem.
And so the dude didn't say nothing. He left the room or whatever. And so the girls that across the hall, they kept knocking on our door. Are you okay? You in there with them? We want to make sure they're not doing nothing to you or trying to beat you up. I said, damn, man, why they jocking you so hard? He said, oh, because I'm gay. And most women like gay men.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
Why? I just never understood it.
And so he was like, matter of fact, if I go over there right now, all they're going to do is try to give me something. I said, why? He's like, because they want to know if I'm really gay. I said, are you serious? He was like, yeah. I said, so me being an actor, if I pretend to be gay, I can give me a whole bunch of... He was like, yeah, but you can't pretend long enough because you actually take it. He like, most gay dudes won't do it. No matter what they do.
Take the book. Okay, I thought you made. Okay.
He didn't act gay. It was just that he was a photographer, and this was a very small town, and nobody seen him with any women. Oh, okay. Anyone else have a stalker?
That's crazy.
That is crazy, but that was his rationale for why they was, I promise. They called the room and everything. They got the number to the room. They called the room, phone to phone. They're like, hey, is he okay over there? Because we just want to check on him. Tell him if he needs a room to stay, he can stay in our room with us tonight. Y'all don't even know him. Because we went up there with Ramsey.
Oh, my goodness.
So you know how that went.
Yes. My sister went there.
I told him I loved them. Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
I loved them. He was in high school. I loved him.
Everybody loved Ramsey when they was in high school.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was an all-girl school.
Hey, guys.
Well, yeah. Because
they had a band. They just didn't have a football team.
Yeah, my homeboys graduated from it. But at one point, Ramsey used to be an all-girl school.
When?
I have to look it up. I might be mistaken. But yeah, it was, wasn't it, at one point?
Holy Family, maybe.
Holy Family, definitely.
Even Holy Family had boys.
No, that was...
It's a private school.
Christian school, and at one point, that was all girls.
John Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
But all those schools had dudes, too. It wasn't a lot of them.
No, they
just didn't like them dudes.
No, there was an all-girl school, and then eventually they
integrated.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, I was gonna say segregation, but that's separate.
Separate but equal. Wow. I don't think we have any more stalkers in the room.
Oh my goodness, but that's why we got to be there to lift each other up, man. Cause
This man said segregated.
Right, because I would say segregated. That really meant integrated. Right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm.
So tell me, so why did y'all love Ramsey High School when you were in high school?
Because, okay, so when I was in high school, we hung out at Ramsey all the time because that's where the girls was at. You know what I'm saying? The girls was always at Ramsey High School. And
Smart.
what I mean by that is the girls that's gonna be cool, that you're gonna go be able to kick it with, that's gonna come to the party. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And not to be funny, but most of their parents had a little bit money or more than, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So they might have a car. When in ninth grade, I didn't have a car. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. And he says, I stalked my ex. He shacked up with a honey just down the road at his mama house.
Why would you stalk him though?
Yes,
Jacked
Andy,
up with
please.
a honey just down the road.
Explain, why would you stalk him?
Right, especially if it's your ex, you probably broke up with him. So why you stalking him?
If she stalked him, I think he might have broke up with her.
I don't know. You never know. Women just be vindictive like that. Like, can I say that?
You think so?
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't mean that. Not at all. Nope.
You don't think women are vindictive?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Not at all. Not at all. I think.
Petty?
Nope. I think that they are.
Revengeful?
Nope. I think they're caring, loving, honest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think they are all of that.
Everybody pray for Tanya's mom. Tanya says hello.
What's happening, Tanya? How you doing? Definitely hope everything's okay. What's happening? What's happening?
I don't think I've ever stalked a woman. Like I said, I showed up.
Me neither.
I showed up at my high school sweetheart, and I saw her on a date, and I never told her that I saw her. I never said anything about it. I never got mad about it. I did go over there one day, and almost knock her neighbor out.
Damn.
Like I rolled by the house, and I saw a dude on the porch talking to her, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped. I parked my car. I got out. Who the fuck is this? And she was like, what? Who the fuck is it? You want me to knock his ass out and then ask you? I said, what are you talking about? Look, we ain't play games. Then I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm wrong. And she's like, what if that would have been my cousin? I said, I guess we would have been fighting.
You finna beat him up. Like, who is this? Oh, shit, wait a minute. My fault. My fault, bro. My fault, bro.
You just would have been fighting.
Let me, I've never stalked somebody, and the reason one of the reasons is because I be mad if somebody break up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you break up with me, like, I ain't stalking you, I'm mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Like, okay, you broke up with me. I definitely don't want to know what you're doing and who you doing it with. That's like twisting a knife. Fuck you. Especially if you broke up with me. Oh no. And that's how I was in high school. It's like, especially in high school, I wasn't even studying. Like, I wasn't even tripping at all. Like, it's whatever.
You know what? When we be having those conversations about alphas, betas, and sigmas, I'm thinking one time I was a beta. I was like an alpha beta.
I think we all was. We all was. Even, you know how they say born leaders and born alphas and all that? Well, at some point that alpha had to take a back seat to somebody. You see what I'm saying? And at that point he was a beta. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's because that's how he learned, that's how he perfected his alphaness. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word.
Okay.
I just made it one.
I sneak down there at night after she get off work to see
if she did. I guess if he there, I guess.
To see if she there. So the next day when he say she wasn't there, I knew he was lying.
Wow. Now you playing detective, but you said it was your ex, so what difference do it make? Or you saying this is why he became your ex? But no, she said I stalked my ex because he was shacking up down the street. Yeah. So he was already with somebody.
Prayers for your mama, Tanya. Okay.
Absolutely.
So Annie, why were you stalking him if he was your ex?
Right.
We're trying to understand the logic.
Right, because you said you stalked your ex. He was your ex. And he shacked up with somebody down the street. You shouldn't even care.
Or was he not your ex at the time?
Or was the woman he shacked up with somebody you knew? Because you know how girls get, oh, you wanted him the whole time we were together. Oh, that's stupid.
You feel like that's stupid?
I do.
Dudes
I
do the same thing.
And I think that's stupid too. When dudes say, if you with somebody and it don't work out between you and that person, right? Just because they get with somebody else don't mean that that person was plotting on you the whole time. I don't think so. In some cases, yes. In some cases, no.
So in the cases where it's yes, do you supposed to get mad about it then? Or are you not supposed to care either way?
I think you're not supposed to care either way.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna be mad, but you be like, you know what? I mean, because what if you find out after the fact and the breakup had nothing to do with that dude? Y'all broke up over some genuinely between y'all that made y'all break up,
That's
right?
true. That's true.
So now you realize in your head, you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be for me and her to be together.
Okay.
They might be a better fit.
But why? Like, okay.
But who cares if who she's with is my point. She ain't with you, so who cares? Why do you care who she's with? You see what I'm saying? Whether you broke up with her or she broke up with you.
Because he kept lying. I wanted the truth. That's true.
What do you mean? So they want closure. She wanted closure.
I used to want that. I think I still be wanting that sometimes. I never stopped, but I kicked that man that. Hey, Dream.
He kept lying. I wanted, but I'm saying he didn't have to tell you the truth because y'all was broke up.
Delta, have you ever been stopped? If you're still in the room?
Why would he tell her the
truth? Have you ever stopped one?
I just want to know that. Answer that.
Why what?
Why would he tell her the truth? She said because he kept lying and I wanted the truth. Why would he tell you the truth if y'all broke up already? Why?
To hurt her, well.
No, think about this. They broke up already, right?
Okay.
Now he owes her nothing. Nothing, right? Y'all broke up. He don't have to tell you the truth. Okay. Why would he do that? So he can get so she can start yelling at him and he really don't have to take that because they're not together no more. So to alleviate all that, you with old girl? No, I wasn't with old girl. You see what I'm saying? And then she come back, I see you, okay. So what? So what? We ain't together. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
That's the argument?
Yeah, that's how it would go with me. I would be like, so? You see in the car, so what? We ain't together. And I would walk off. I know that's mean though.
That is pretty mean.
I don't know. See, why I got to be the bad guy? I should be the victim. I should be the victim in this one. That's what I think. What y'all think, man? TikTok, what y'all think? I'm the victim. I'm the victim.
Horrible day. I've been served by a process server twice today. My daughter's father is suing me and has no legal right. I want to file a restraining order. Depressing. Hey, I'm sorry. Most men tell the truth when you break up.
No, they don't. You think they do. No, they don't. Listen, you know when men tell the truth? Just about all the time, except when we do break up. Or when we mad. When we mad, we're going to tell you all the truth we want to hear.
When we mad, we tell the truth.
Absolutely. When a man is mad and going off, he's telling you all the truth you want to hear. When you break up with a man, don't
Depending
think
on why he broke up.
Right. Don't think he gonna just all of a sudden be Mr. Honesty with you. If anything, he putting barriers up between y'all. If anything, you know what I'm saying? Because now he don't understand y'all broke up, y'all not together no more. He not gonna be Mr. Truthful.
I had him leave in case of drinking. He begged and tell the kids I didn't want a family. The topic is stalkers, but it has spiraled down a rabbit hole.
Wait a minute. Wait. She was served twice by the same person?
Yes.
They can do that? Twice? I thought once they did it, that's it.
But I guess he filing for two different motions.
Wow.
Yes.
Most men tell the truth when you break up. No, they don't. I had Henry case of Franklin.
They don't care anymore? Sometimes. Different person. Oh, two different people. Okay. An hour apart. Dang. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Damn, for real. Yeah, that's stressful. That's stressful.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you had something to drink, I'll pour it for you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that one. Yeah. No. If I had some.
One document filed October 31st, the day we met last year. Petty, then November 2nd. Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy. Definitely sorry to hear that, man. Ooh,
Hmm.
right. That is petty though, for real. October 31st.
My advice to all women is to know who you have a baby by. I only met this guy one time when we met. I don't know him. Wow. Yeah, women, you should definitely know who you are laying down with. Hmm. I hate it for you, Dream.
For real. Absolutely. Man, that's terrible right there, too. Hope everything work out for you, for real. Hope everything get better.
I want to dive into that one though. Men tell the truth when we break up. Did I ever tell the truth to a woman after I broke up with her?
Yes.
I don't think so. Maybe.
But I think it's what we tell the truth about.
True. True.
Because at that point, we're not going to answer what we don't want to answer.
I
You know
have.
what I'm saying? Oh, not me.
To be spiteful.
Well, true. Sometimes you might do that. Yes. Yes. That's true. Yeah, I got to give you that one.
Why do men want to get back if a woman cheat? Just walk away. The same women want to get back when a man cheat.
Right. And like we always say, because y'all are placed on a higher pedestal. We place y'all on a higher pedestal and y'all place us.
Yes, this you hurt women's feelings. Not the ones that didn't deserve it.
Alright.
You know what? That's kind of mean.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because that's, you just implying what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel it had to be heard or needed to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Just see what it is. We can't be in the wrong all the time. You know what I'm talking about? We in the wrong all the time.
Oh man, this dude is.
I mean, bruh, is that not right though? I was talking to my boss today, right? And I told my boss, I said, hey, only reason you the boss is because you started the job before me. You know what I'm saying? And he started laughing. He was like, saying, you crazy. I said, I'm just saying, like, you started here before me. Why you the boss?
No, they don't, because they always try to come back around. They don't want to mess up that. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes they don't tell the truth because they want to come back. Again, everybody's interpretation is different. True. Cedric, you wrong for that.
Oh. Wait, which part? Which part am I wrong for? Let me ask that. I gotta know which part am I wrong for. Okay.
That man said the only reason you the boss.
Is that not the truth though? I'm saying, if you and somebody both had the idea to work somewhere, but I'm saying his idea came 10 years before your idea to work there. So guess what? He started it 10 years before you. He the boss.
You have a 10-year leverage on you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He the boss.
Unless you come in here with some old spectacular, yeah.
Right, and it's gonna have to be
That
something
was
spectacular.
funny. And Tanya said all of it.
That was funny said. Appreciate that. I ain't wrong for all that. I'm just saying. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You just ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm talking about? You just not gonna say it. And they know that. They know it. So listen, y'all know. Because how many of y'all, okay, have any of y'all ever had to train a person that end up becoming your boss?
Yes.
Have you ever been in that situation?
Yes.
And it sucks. Because you like, I know more than my boss. I train and I'm not saying this is my situation. I'm asking that question to y'all. Have any of y'all ever had to train a person that end up becoming your boss? That sucks. That sucks. It really do. And that's why I say, if two people graduated from college, right? Both of them say, hey, hypothetically, we're going to go work at said enterprises, right? Said enterprises. One of them end up, having kids and put her career on hold. The other one come to work for said enterprise immediately. She gonna have more of a title when the other one get, you know what I'm saying? You just been here longer, that's it. That's the only reason you hired it.
Wow.
But I ain't talking about my job. I love my job. I ain't talking about my job. I love everybody at my job. What's up, y'all? Hey, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just joking around.
I'm talking about my boss. The only reason you my boss.
I mean, but I said in a joking way, like we was all laughing and joking. I went there, like, listen, I like my job. It's cool. It's great.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
jokes come with truth.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't want him to think I was being disrespectful or nothing. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause
But you,
no, I wasn't. I was not being disrespectful. No. See, listen, he ain't gonna get me. Listen, you see that? You see how folks do? Hey, on this, that's what you gonna do. This, that's what
I'm
he
sorry.
gonna do, man.
I'm sorry.
He just rolled me under the bus like, woo. No,
it's the way you said it.
right.
It was delivery.
That's true. It was.
I had to take the interpretation upon the delivery.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean it like that, and maybe I should specify. Cause look, we was all having a very great talk, and we were all laughing and joking and stuff like that when I said it, like just playing
Saying to the
around.
say, you know what?
Right. Just everybody playing.
Today's Monday. It's the 14th. It might be like 1:15. I'm thinking, the only reason you're my boss.
Because you started.
Funny thing, because you started before me.
Funny thing is,
Like, if you wouldn't have started like 10 years before me, like I'd be your boss.
Right.
Like, I'd be where you're sitting.
don't you get that? So chill. And treat me with some level of respect. I'm talking about some level of decorum. Okay, listen to me. Oh man, I'm just joking around. Stalkers, right?
Stalkers.
Now, is it possible to have a work stalker?
Yes.
I think those are more, current or recent or happen more often than,
And I'm not even gonna say I was a work stalker. All I did was take this girl number at work, and all I did was, matter of fact, this is all I did. Swear to God. All I did.
That's all I did.
I said, let me see your phone. She said, okay. I said, I need to make a phone call. And I called my own phone. Now I got her number, right? I called 2 times. I only talked to her once. Her boyfriend went through her phone and saw my number a week ago. Right? I'm sitting in the break room, having lunch. My phone rang. I typed her name on my phone so I know who it is when she called. I picked it up. Hey, why you calling my girl? Whoa. Who the fuck is this? Her boyfriend. Why you calling my girl? When did I call your girl? I went to her phone. I was saying, hold on. Why
You
you
did
mad?
what? Right. Like,
You went to your girl's phone a week ago and called me today because you saw my number in her phone a week ago. And you telling me ain't nobody else's number that been in her phone besides mine a week ago. You called my girl. All right. Do you want her to tell you? You want me to tell you? Tell me what? I saw your replacement. And she snatched her phone and hung that mother and called me right back and said, why you tell him that? Now he all mad and pissed off. Why you had that man call me?
right, especially with you right there. You right there. You playing this game.
Why you had that man call me?
Hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know what I'm talking about?
I promise that had to be my most wittiest comeback to
Right.
why I was calling some girl's boyfriend or why her boyfriend was calling me.
Dang.
He's like, why you calling my girl? I'm like, look, for real, I'm just gonna tell you. I guess she don't want to tell you.
Right.
He's like, what? I'm your replacement. My replacement? What you mean? Click.
Hello?
Then he called back a couple more times talking crazy. I come up there. You need me to clock out?
Right.
I will clock out and meet you at the front door. And I promise you are not going to like the way this story goes down. What? I'm da-da-da-da. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Man.
I need to stop doing that to people. I guess. Somebody could get hurt like that.
Yeah. We want no violence, man. We non-violent over here on this side, man.
Okay, hope everything is okay. Good night.
Good night. Hope everything work out. So,
Was I wrong in that situation, y'all?
no. You can't be wrong. You ain't never wrong for standing up for what you think is right. You know what I'm talking about? As long as you don't act in violence, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can. I think it was Bun B who said you can stand on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as you don't live to regret it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, as long as you don't live to regret it. Think about that. Because sometimes you can stand on bullshit and you make a wrong decision because you done stood on bullshit and you have a dire consequence. Sometimes you can stand on bullshit, don't act on it though, and just realize, oh shit, I done stepped in it. Let me peacefully or gracefully back about this. You know what I'm talking about? Right, exactly. Yep. It'd be like that.
For real, you called or he called you? He called me.
Forever Elaine, what's happening?
He called me. I'm sitting at the break room eating my lunch.
Right.
Talking to my coworkers, and I guess that's what made it worse. I had the phone on speakerphone. I had the phone on speakerphone most times that I answer my phone. I don't really do this. I don't like that. So my phone rang. I said, everybody, hold on. Click. Hello? Why you calling my girl? Whoa. Who is this?
Right, keep talking.
Everybody looking at me like,
right.
never mind, keep talking. Everybody, keep talking. He just kept going. He kept talking reckless. Why you calling my girl? And I said, you calling me from a week ago? A week ago. Like, you should have called me a week ago and said why I called your girl. And I would have remembered why I called your girl. And he kept going. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go and tell you what she wants you to know. I guess she don't want to tell you, so I'm going to tell her for you. Tell me what? I'm your replacement. And he lost his shit. Like, he came out of his whole little panties and shit. And his bra said he wanted to fight. He was like maybe 15 minutes away and he wanted to drive to the job. And I was like, look, if I clock out,
Beat your ass.
you better show up. Because it's going to be a fucking problem. I said, when I'm done, I'm going to clock back in and go back to work.
And that's going to be there.
How many of y'all have had work threats? Threats that have come while you were at work or in the workplace?
From coworkers?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen. I've had that happen quite a few times. Yeah, especially when I worked at Mayfield Ice Cream.
Wow.
I had that happen a few times at Mayfield. I was threatened that they were going to do something to me. And then what's funny, and I ain't gonna say it, but I said one thing that let people know something, and then they calm the fuck down.
Annie says she got a call from a guy's girlfriend from a dating site she was talking to. And you got all kind of bad luck.
Right, I'm about to say, damn, man.
Sorry, Annie.
Annie, what you be doing?
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie?
You've been hit by, you've been struck by smooth criminal.
My fault, my bad. It be like that sometimes. 80s babies. Product of Vine, Reaganomics. Oh man. No, but yeah, Annie be going through it sometimes. Man.
No threats from job. I'm much better now, LOL. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I've had that happen in the past though. You know.
I had a dude that was finna get to fight with somebody else. Turn around and try to fight me. Because I broke it up. And I said, look, we at work. That ain't what we need to be doing.
Oh, you know how many times I had that happen? Which is why to this day,
I don't break it up.
Right, I size it up, and I'm not breaking that up. I'm not breaking it up.
Job? Go ahead.
Because even in the streets, I've had people try to fight me for breaking up the fight.
Yeah.
I don't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I have had that happen.
I've had people try to jump on me.
Yeah.
For breaking up a fight. Broken
nigga nose for that.
I've actually got into fights for breaking up fights. I've had that happen once or twice before.
Yeah. Broke a jaw.
I'm like, man, I don't.
Got elbowed in the jaw one time. And I wanted to fight. But these are terrible stories.
I don't know what they call it, but I remember one time, and it was like when I was a child. You know how you play? We called it tackle the man with the ball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hit the hole.
Yeah, so we playing that, right? And I was the man with the ball. You know what I'm saying? And all of them, I'm running towards all of them, and they trying to get me, and I'm juking and shit or whatever. And I put the move on somebody, whatever, and they tackle me, and I'm down, right? So we all stand up, and I guess it'd be called drop kick. You know what I'm saying? By this dude. He was standing up next to me and just jumped up. He didn't kick me with one foot. He kicked me with both feet like this. And he kicked me like right here in the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? With both feet. He fell on the ground. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And jumped back up. I guess he was trained to do it. I don't know. But he drop kicked me. I guess that's a drop kick. That's what you would call it. Cause
It's a drop
you
kick.
know, that's a drop kick. So
That's a drop kick.
he drop kicked me and I fell. Like, boom. I fell into the grass. And I'm like, man, what's up, man? Like, what you doing? And he just kind of just looked at me, you know. I was like, oh, shit, okay. Right. I was a child, you know what I'm saying? I was a child. I was like, this motherfucker did drop kick me. And me and him probably had 17. Man, we fought so many times, man, me and that boy. We were kids, though, you know, like little kids fight. Because we used to fight and then go back to playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then fight and go back. And we were like 10, 11.
I had
So,
video games.
The blows were real, you know what I'm saying? But we were just, you know, playing. We were cool.
The blows were
Oh, the
real.
blows were real. You know, it wasn't like, it was like a friendly fade, what we call a friendly fade today. It was a friendly fade. You know what I'm saying? Me and that boy fought so many times, man. But we always would, you know, come back and be cool.
That's how me and my best friend were. So I never fought him. He always fought me.
Right.
I'd just go home and go play video games for the rest of the day. And then I go back out tomorrow and then we'd be cool again.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to fighting and I whoop one of the other guys, but I wouldn't whoop him. I wasn't afraid. I just didn't want to.
Right.
'Cause I
Right.
felt in my heart, like as a kid, if we were friends, like from my background, gangbanging and shit, if we friends, we really good, we don't fight. Even though we caught phase back then,
Right.
that was understood. But then when I went back home to the neighborhood where my mom stayed, if they tried to fight me, I would go home because this is not a fade. This is not understood. This is what this is. You just want to fight.
Right.
I don't want to fight. I
I
want to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go home.
Right. Right. I'm just gonna leave. Deuces.
I took a couple blows going home, but you know, I went home. And then it was those times when I didn't want to go home. And
Right.
I fought, and just gets bad from there.
It seems like when you quiet and folk pick on you, that's bad. But then when you blow up and show people why they shouldn't pick on you, then that's bad too.
That's worse.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, I'd rather just have it that way because at least I know people gonna leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'd be chill and just, you know, be quiet and stuff. And folk might take that for granted, try to pick at you, and then you blow up. And it's like, okay, you ever had somebody say, because I've had somebody say this to me. Hypothetically, no, not hypothetically, but literally, if somebody punch you in the face and you shoot them in the chest, you wrong for that. I'm not wrong for that because you can't walk up to somebody and punch them in the face. You don't know who you're dealing with.
You don't. You don't
see
know what
I'm
they've
saying?
been through. You don't know
Right.
what they're going through.
So
you don't know what they got on them.
Right.
You don't know what's on their mind.
So if
It's
they
so
react
many
like
variables,
this,
and then the fight is not fair to begin with from the jump.
But I've had-
because like I heard, let's have a fair fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how is it a fair fight? If I know karate and you don't, you hit me and I karate kick you, that's not fair.
Right.
You're
Right.
gonna be wanting to press charges. Or in my case, I had hands that were like steel or stone or whatever. If you hit me and I hit you in your mouth and your jaw come from unhinged, then it's my fault. But you shouldn't have hit me. Like, you feel like, you know what I mean? Like you hit me, and because your hand is not as hard as my hand, my jaw didn't pop.
Right,
But because
but
mine is,
yeah.
and your jaw stick, and you like, and you try to put it back in place, and it don't pop back in place like a shoulder or an elbow. Like you really gotta go to the doctor and get that pop back in. That's not my fault.
Because you don't know who you're dealing with. But
Or-
people think that if
Or
they
when you
punch you in the face,
or when you tell
you
someone,
punch them back in the face.
if you hit me, I promise I'll make you regret it for the rest of your life. Like those are not jokes. Those are real serious.
Right, somebody's pretty much telling you, I'm gonna try to. But anyway, y'all, Stalk, man, Stalk. That was our show for this evening, man. We definitely appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying, tuning in, dropping comments and stuff like that, man. We got off a little bit like we always do. That was y'all love about
Wild
us.
10, went down the rabbit hole.
That's
Woo.
right. That's a good thing. We only human.
Went down the rabbit hole.
So
I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World. I apologize.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.